now, but we certainly have to get a handle of it.
Right now, another shooting in the Madison area. We're asking what's being done to stop the violence.
Our expected rainfall amounts are trending lower. We're going to share why. First warrant forecast.
Thanks for joining us here on a Friday morning, everyone. For News 3 Now this morning, I'm Chris Stanford.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Leah Linscheid. We start with continuing coverage this morning after yet another shooting last night. This one on the city's north side.
Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes says it happened around 6:45 last night on Troy Drive near Warner Park. Chief Barnes says this all started when two groups of people had an argument, and that led to the gunfire. Two of those people were sent to the hospital with gunshot wounds. The chief not able to provide an update on the injuries of the two who were shot, but did address the violence.
We're trying to interview any potential witness. We're looking for video evidence. If anyone knows anything about this particular incident, we are encouraging you to call our Crime Stoppers number or call 911 to give that information. We need the community to come together to help us put an end to this senseless violence that we're seeing in our community right now.
Chief Barnes says the shooting does not seem to be connected to any that happened in Madison earlier this week. This is a developing story. We'll have the latest on channel3000.com, or we'll push updates through our mobile app. You can download it today in your app store.
All right, to our other top story, some rain chances for the weekend and some heat for your Friday. Chris Reese tracking it all for us. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, good morning. That's what's happening right now. It's the heat. October starting off on a warm note. The heat index is going to be back as we go throughout today. In fact, some folks will have temperatures closer to 90 degrees. You factor in what it'll feel like. It'll be warmer to start off October, but we are still watching weekend showers, and that rain axis is starting to shift its way a little bit further towards the south as the rain comes in rounds as we move into the weekend. Let's talk about what we're watching on the radar at the moment. This is our storm system further towards our north and west. Notice it's mainly light shower activity with a couple of embedded rumbles of thunder. That's what we're expecting into the weekend. Not widespread heavy rain, but the light off and on scattered showers. But for now, things are clear for us in Madison. We're going to see that sun start to come above the horizon as we go throughout the show. Another day that we get to watch a sunrise, so it should be great. 53 for us this morning. Watoma, good morning to you, waking up at 50. A shout out to Lone Rock. Good morning, guys, waking up at 54. 55 as you work your way over towards Watertown. Of course, Janesville and Platteville both at 59 at this hour. Let's plan out the day. Let's put things into motion. We're going to set this forward, and we're going to stop the clock at 3:30 this afternoon. This is the warmest part of the day. Check it out. Janesville, you can make it into the upper 80s, close to 90. You did it yesterday. You're going to do it again today. Madison, that forecast high is 85. 85 for Watertown and Lone Rock. Temperatures really are going to be into the upper 80s for all of us. But you saw the blips of green. As we start to move later into the evening, that's when our chance for showers moves into the picture. And we're going to be talking the off and on showers overnight and into early tomorrow as well. But your axis of the heaviest rainfall, especially Saturday night and the Sunday, we're going to start to see that shift a little bit further towards the south. The system looks a little bit weaker. It's likely going to trend a little bit further towards the south, but we're still going to be just unsettled enough to keep our rain chances around. Here's the bigger picture, by the way. You see how the true blobs of the moisture, instead of being on top of us, they mainly stay south of that state line. As a result, we've seen these rainfall amounts really trend downward. This is not good news given the drought. It is good news given weekend plans for folks who want to be out and about. Our chances of seeing a washout are now limited. Still, any isolated shower or thunderstorm that goes up could drop heavier rainfall amounts. We're going to look at a more high-resolution radar or high-resolution model with the rainfall expectations as we go throughout the show as well. But we start to move towards next week. Temperatures come down into the 60s and the 70s. For now, it is just the rain, though. We'll see that sunshine later. We're going to take a look at your high school football forecast and your Badger football forecast coming up in just a few moments. Of course, those matter with the rain chances coming our way.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. More local news now. 2 Madison schools are teaming up to make sure students are able to become teachers. Under a new agreement, Madison College students who are preparing to become elementary or special ed teachers can now get into those programs at UW-Madison a little easier. Along with that, students who transfer to UW will become eligible for more financial support through the Wisconsin Teacher Pledge. That program will pay the equivalent of in-state tuition and fees, testing, and licensing costs for all education students.
It provides a clear path to a meaningful profession for those who historically did not see college as an option, but who we know will make great teachers one day.
Madison College students must also earn a 3.0 grade point average or better in transferable Madison College coursework. They also have to meet the requirements for admission to UW. The transfer agreement takes effect starting with the fall 2022 semester.
Construction already underway on a UW campus addition here. It's a new $113 million rec center. The university revealing the name of the building that's replacing the natatorium on Thursday. It's a new state-of-the-art facility that'll bear the name of the Backey Recreation and Wellbeing Center. Jim and Sue Backey provided the league gift of $20 million. Backey, a UW-Madison alumnus and CEO of Sub-Zero Manufacturing.
I grew up myself on the west side of town here, and I always had a big love affair with the University of Wisconsin. Excuse me. And I always wanted to be an alumni from the university. And, you know, mission accomplished in 1977. But again, so coming almost 360 degrees, full circle, to provide our family with this kind of notoriety and be able to put our name on this type of film is really self-fulfilling.
The Backey Center will have a 25-yard recreational pool, 8 basketball courts, the Sub-Zero ice arena, and an indoor track. This will also be funded by $77 million in student-segregated fees and nearly $14 million in additional donor gifts. It's expected to be completed in 2023.
Around the state, up in La Crosse, the 60th celebration of Oktoberfest is officially underway. Last night, the festival started with the annual Torchlight Parade. Both those in the parade and watching came out decked out with flashing accessories and glow sticks to light up the streets after sundown. The Torchlight Parade followed up by the family-friendly Afterglow Party. Today's events start with the tapping of the golden keg and then later hosing games later on in the afternoon.
Doesn't that look like a party?
It does. I'm having a little bit of FOMO this morning.
Me too. Someday.
Someday.
Some year. 6:06 now. So the CDC is weighing in on Halloween safety.
Yeah, Taylor Lazenby is live with the precautions they're suggesting to keep your family safe. Hi, Taylor.
Hi guys, good morning. That's right. This Halloween trick-or-treating information that we're seeing is night and day from last year. Just last year, the CDC was asking families to avoid trick-or-treating. This year, it's a different story. Here's some of the recommendations that the CDC is guaranteeing that you'll have a safe and happy trick-or-treating season. They say first, it's best to wear a mask, and they say not a costume mask. Make sure you wear a mask, not a costume one. They also say to wash and sanitize your hands as often as possible, especially when you're getting candy and you don't know where that candy came from. And they say before you even unwrap that candy, when you're done for the night and come home, they say it's best to wash any fruits or vegetables that you may get. And of course, wash your hands before diving into all of that chocolate goodness.
We only go to houses where we know the people who live there or in our neighborhood, only go to homes that have the lights on, and just make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, who's around you, traffic, of course, and I think just being cautious like we would in a typical year.
Candy is safe this year, but they say that those that are at a higher risk should wear a mask while they are handing out candy and, of course, while they are trick-or-treating. And guys, coming up in our next half hour, we're going to share some ways that you can safely enjoy some holiday festivities in the comfort of your home.
All right, Taylor Lazenby, thanks a lot. Good information. Well, Sunday's Packers-Steelers game will be a homecoming of sorts for a Wisconsin native. Coming up, what this NFL player's mother thought was going to happen the night he was drafted.
And we're kicking off spooking season.
We're checking with Josh and the other Screaming Acres coming up right after this. Stay tuned.
The Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes is on now at Ashley Home Store. Shop brand new fall furniture styles at huge discounts, up to 60% off. Then get your scratch-off card in store for your chance at specials and bonus deals. You could even win the $5,000 grand prize. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant. whatever it takes.
In the Fitchburg area, contact Tarkenton Brothers Heating, Ventilating, and Air Conditioning for quality comfort solutions.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from 90 Day Fiancé.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sonobello and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sonobello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
Is it too early to start celebrating Halloween? Well, if you're celebrating by eating Reese's, then no. You're actually late. Not sorry, Reese's.
When you use Constant Contact, prepare accordingly. Let's win this with email marketing and more to drive your business forward. Constant Contact. Try it free today.
No interest, no money down, no question about it. You'll love your new floor. I'm Brent Ziegler with H&R Carpets and Flooring's Beautiful event. Get special pricing and special financing up to 48 months on hardwood, luxury vinyl plank, tile, and carpet. We've got the flooring and wall tile to complement your kitchen counter and upgrade your shower. Our interior design staff can help you choose it, and our craftsmen will install it. Save now at H&R Carpets and Flooring, Wanakee.
You can't miss the fall semi-annual sale and sweepstakes. On now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save as much as 40% off top brand appliance doorbusters. Plus no interest financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
Welcome back. It's officially spooky season in the 608 this morning as we welcome in the month of October. Josh is back.
Yeah, so that was nice of that character to give you the microphone back after they snatched it from you before the break. So do you have things under control? Do you need any assistance? Is everything okay, Josh?
We were worried.
I don't know, guys. That's a good question. They gave me the mic back, so at least that's a start. But I think if you see me doing the side eye, they're all kind of around me right now. So I think temporarily. So this morning we're checking out Screamin' Acres. They're celebrating 10 years this morning. The owner operator, Jacob Eichster, is with us this morning, and you're super excited to be back. 10 years this year.
Yeah, we're excited. It was really slow not being open last year, and here we are.
So what can people expect? Tonight's the first night. What's going to be different this year?
This year we'll have hourly ticketing, so it's kind of like a movie theater. You get your tickets for an hour period that you can arrive for, and that'll help balance the crowds a little bit. And of course, masks will be required indoors and throughout most of the attraction because it's mostly indoors. But no, it's going to be mostly, aside from that, it's going to be pretty much the same. Really good show all the way through.
So you started this 10 years ago. You had to be pretty young when you started this.
Yeah.
What got you interested in this?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the whole farm operation. It was kind of meant to be doing the ag entertainment stuff. Having a haunted house just goes hand in hand with the fall event.
So tonight, 7 o'clock, what do people need to know if they're interested in coming out this weekend?
It's going to be the warmest weekend we've ever had for the haunted house. So it's going to be really nice weather for getting out and having fun. Otherwise, just getting tickets ahead of time. That's the best thing, that you can make sure that you have a time slot reserved.
And there's really something for everyone out here on your farm, too.
Oh, yeah. Whether it's day or night, we've got something.
All right. Well, Jacob, thank you so much. They're all kind of hovering, guys. That means coming up in our next half hour, we're going to do a little walkthrough again. We'll see if I can make it. I survived last half hour. Oh, wow. They know your names, guys. They know your names.
I hate it.
We'll see you in a half an hour, maybe.
Good luck, Josh.
Chris Stanford, unfazed over here, just like, yep, another day in the life. I have kids.
Yeah, my kids.
That's way scarier.
Not my wife. That's what terrifies me.
Oh,
Kidding. I kid. She's not watching it.
I was going to say, you're going to be in trouble if she's awake.
She knows.
Oh, boy, she knows.
I kid because I love. There's how to get a hold of Josh. If you want to let him know what inspires you, he's easy to get a hold of and always looking for ideas.
Yes, he is. Okay, 6:14 now, and happening today, a federal judge will consider the Justice Department's emergency request to block a controversial Texas abortion law. Under the law, abortion is banned when a fetal heartbeat is detected. For enforcement, it allows private citizens anywhere in the country to bring a civil suit against anyone who helps a pregnant woman get an abortion. Judge Robert Pittman of the Western District of Texas will consider the DOJ's request to freeze the law. If he issues a preliminary injunction, some clinics could resume providing abortions currently covered under the law. Others may decline to do so until appeals to higher courts have run their course.
Food stamp recipients will see their monthly payments go up in October. It's because of a major update to the program. Benefits will jump on average of 27% above pre-pandemic levels. It's the largest increase in the program's history. The update comes as part of the U.S. Department of Agriculture reviews food stamp program, reviewed the food stamp program as a requirement under the 2018 Farm Bill. More than 40 million people were enrolled in the food stamp program in June. That's up from nearly 37 million in February of 2020.
All right, check this out. Hurricane Sam, now a Category 4 storm over the Atlantic Ocean. This drone caught footage while in the middle of the storm. The sail drone is being used to collect data from storms in the Atlantic during this hurricane season. It has quote-unquote hurricane wings that enables it to function in these conditions, giving us these incredible views, huh? Wow. Wild video there. All right, Chris Reese here now with your first warn weather. No hurricanes in store, but the chance for rain, Chris.
The chance for rain, that's indeed what we're going to be looking for. And some of that could start as early as tonight. High school football, your Friday night lights forecast. We're going to be staying warm as temperatures are in the 70s. Clouds are going to be on the increase, though, because we do have that next rain system moving our direction. Only a stray shower, though, tonight for some of those games. Most of the games are going to be able to be dry. Tomorrow, we'll have a better chance for those off and on showers coming through. Temperatures are going to be staying, though, in the 70s for us. So this is not a washout, but if you're tailgating or if you're going to be sticking around for the fifth quarter, there will be the chance for a couple of showers. Now, one of the other things I'm watching this morning, it is traffic. We do have a crash to tell you about. Most of the Madison area is all good. We do have one stalled vehicle on I-3990 as you work your way northbound. The other incident, that's going to be over in Jefferson County. Once again, we do have a crash. It's in the westbound direction right there as you begin to be on I-94 where it intersects with Highway 89. This has traffic backed up all the way past Johnson Creek. That backup is growing as well. So if you're able to get towards the exit at Highway 26, here's one of those alternate travel routes you can do. Get off at Highway 26. You're going to want to travel southbound toward the town of Jefferson, then get off at Highway 18, go westbound, then get on Highway 89, take that back north, and that way you can avoid the crash and help limit some of the backup that we have here. If you want to see that, I do have a picture that I'm getting ready to tweet out, but the lights go on for miles. We're going to follow this as we go throughout the morning.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much for keeping an eye on that for us. 6:17 now. We just have a week to go in our Coats for Kids campaign, and we had a huge jump in donations overnight. 500 more coats, bringing our total to more than 2,000. For those who don't have a gently used coat that you can drop off, we do have a selection of kids' jackets and accessories that you could purchase. If you're interested, just head over to channel3000.com/coatsforkids and then click on the link to the Amazon wish list to take a look.
The Green Bay Packers take on the Pittsburgh Steelers Sunday. You can watch that one right here on News 3. And two of the three Watt brothers are going to be making their return to Wisconsin. For Derek Watt, this will be his first time playing a professional football game in Wisconsin. TJ visited Lambeau in his second season for a preseason game, but as his second visit to Lambeau looms, his mother reflecting on what she thought TJ could have been doing.
We really thought TJ was going to be there. Honestly, we were all sitting at the edge of our seats and, you know, his friends, coaches, everybody over here, Brad from Next Level, sitting here going, okay, it's going to, no.
Yeah, the Watt boy's mother there thinking that TJ could have been a Packer. He was drafted 30th overall by the Steelers. The Packers did have the 29th pick. They needed a pass rusher, but they traded out of the first round instead. The Packers host the Steelers here on the big News 3. Kickoff is 3:25 on Sunday.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. They're going to perform for the first time together on stage at the 2022 Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show. The NFL, Pepsi, and Rock Nation announced today the 5 music icons will be performing on February 13th in the LA area. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Lamar, they're all Southern California natives. The 2022 game will be the first time the Super Bowl has played in Los Angeles since 1993.
What a lineup.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people are going to be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
6:20 now. Coming up in our next half hour, an update from the family on the 11-year-old killed by her 15-year-old brother.
Up next, a story behind this guy here, a Wisconsin native, crashing into the outfield wall at Dodger Stadium. What his teammates did to pay tribute. Coming up.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
After we backed that bus out of its stall and started driving, I just loved it. We really get a chance to get to know each other. Almost everyone has a different story about how they came to bus driving, so you really end up feeling like you're part of a family.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
It's A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off store-wide. Get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Your pipes need to loosen up. Your furnace needs to chill out. No more Freon for your AC. You don't need a working ceiling fan. Nothing can stop me from causing problems in your home. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
That's right, Pesky. Your problems are plunged.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Finding the right ingredients for a healthy lifestyle can be tricky. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are here to help.
Our Time for Kids recipe for health experts use online conversations and on-air reports to answer your health questions.
So tell us, what topics would your family like to hear about? What questions do you have?
Use the handy feedback form on our Time for Kids page to share what matters most to your family's health. And together,
let's take time for kids.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at US Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
You've heard the saying, if it looks like bacon and it tastes like sausage, it's probably Johnsonville sausage strips. Oh, you never heard that? Well, sausage strips are pretty new. They're strips of sausage in amazing flavors like maple and chorizo. You can find this meaty miracle by the bacon, even though it's sausage.
Whoa.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off name brand mattresses and get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobuson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
Welcome back. We always ask you to share your morning with us. And our friend Carol. Oh, have you been thinking about that? You have been thinking about that, haven't you?
No, honestly, I haven't.
Carol takes lovely photos. She's actually an expert at night photography. She works in our Call for Action department here at News 3 Now, so I happen to know her pretty well. Does a beautiful job, doesn't she?
That's a talent, being able to take these types of photographs at night. The exposures and like the f-stops and this and that. There's so many settings on the camera. It's all over my head, but Carol knows what she's doing. Thanks for snapping that one and sending it to us. You love to see it? Share your morning with us. We'd love to share your pictures. Just send them to our social media pages and use the hashtag MyNews3Morning.
Okay, so here's a pretty funny sequence of events from the Padres-Dodgers series this week that involves a Wisconsin native.
Yeah, so right here, You see the outfielder Lux there. He was going for a fly ball and just slams hard right into the outfield wall. I mean, he hits the thing real hard. It looks even worse when you play it at regular speed. So then his teammates did this. They taped up his outline on the outfield wall where he slammed into it, and they were paying tribute, offering up their condolences because he really hit that thing hard. But check him out here. He took it all in good spirits, good fun. That's got to hurt, though. You slam into the wall that hard.
To add insult on top of injury, he didn't catch the ball.
Yeah. But an A for effort. Way to put your body out there for the team.
Oh, man. And we're going to show this to you about 5 more times.
I know. We just keep playing it over and over and over.
Just look at his body kind of shake as he hits
he's a Kenosha native. So we thought we'd share that with you.
We do everything with passion here in Wisconsin, including hitting the wall.
Fly balls.
Yeah.
All out. All right, Chris Reese, it's time for the bus stop forecast. What should the kids expect this morning?
Yeah, it sure is. We're going to have sunshine as you head out the door this morning, folks. Temperatures are into the 50s, but we're going to be warming quite up as we start to move towards the afternoon. So here we go. 55 at pickup time, 75 at lunch, 84 at drop-off. But we are looking at a forecast high at 85 degrees today. We are tracking rain chances coming our direction. And, of course, we need them. Our drought status was updated yesterday. Severe drought now all around that state line. Extreme drought further towards the south and east. We have quite the rainfall deficit, folks, so we're going to talk about how much rain we could see when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off store-wide. Get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-7929. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. We'll even show you how to use your stimulus money to jumpstart our services and get you debt-free faster than you ever thought possible. Call Credit Associates now to see how much you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-7929.
Is it too early to start celebrating Halloween? Well, if you're celebrating by eating Reese's, then no. You're actually late. Not sorry, Reese's.
Join Anytime Fitness for just $1 now through October 12th. Anytime Fitness gives you 24/7 support with expert coaching on all things fitness, nutrition, and everything in between. Now through October 12th, join for just $1. Visit AnytimeFitness.com today.
There's been much debate about the Mona Lisa smile. Would it have been bigger and brighter if she'd had good dental care? Maybe if Physicians Mutual Insurance Company had been around back then, it'd be a different story. She could have gone to the dentist more, knowing she'd have help paying the bills. And those regular checkups might have found early signs of tooth decay or gum disease, costly problems that could keep anyone from smiling. Physicians Mutual offers affordable coverage that can help pay for cleanings and unexpected or expensive procedures you might need, like crowns or dentures. This is real dental insurance, not just a discount plan or for checkups only. There are no deductibles, and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Call or go online today for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual. Get the dental care you need to help you stay healthy. For your free information kit with all the details, call us now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Don't Don't miss A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off name brand mattresses and get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Breaking news this morning. The drug that one pharmaceutical company says could dramatically reduce severe COVID-19 symptoms.
And we are tracking rain chances into the weekend. We're going to let you know what to expect in the First Word forecast.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. Back to that breaking news. This morning, pharmaceutical company Merck says their COVID-19 pill cuts hospitalization and deaths in half. The company says that they'll soon ask health officials in the U.S. to authorize its use.
The drug would be the first pill shown to treat COVID-19. According to the Associated Press, independent medical advisors monitoring the trial recommended ending it early because the results were so strong. We will, of course, have more on this developing story throughout the day.
All right, to another big story this morning. We have some new information as the 15-year-old arrested in connection to the shooting death in Fitchburg earlier this week could now face a different charge.
The Dane County District Attorney says the 15-year-old in custody has been booked into the Dane County Juvenile Center. He's now facing a tentative charge of homicide by negligent handling of a dangerous weapon. It was previously first-degree reckless homicide. Carolina Schenk died after suffering a gunshot wound Tuesday night in Fitchburg. Her family says the deadly incident was an accident, issuing a family statement saying their son is the teen who was arrested.
The family says our attention is now being focused on coordinating our daughter's funeral while at the same time praying that our son is represented and supported.
We are also hearing from community leaders on Carolina's death, including Anthony Cooper. He's the director of Focused Interruption, a nonprofit in Madison focused on finding solutions to end gun violence.
He says the family needs support at this time, along with healing to help the entire community.
Sometimes people just think, oh, okay, it's just that community, it's just that, or those people who live over there, or you know, as long as we stay away from there, it's okay. But no, it affects everyone, right?
There is a GoFundMe page set up right now by the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County to help cover the family's funeral expenses and counseling services. You can find a link at channel3000.com.
10 people are displaced from their homes this morning after a fire in some prairie. It happened around 6:30 last night at a multi-family apartment building on Stonewood Crossing. A viewer was able to send us this video. When firefighters arrived, they saw fire coming from a garage. You can see here it quickly turned to flames visible from the street. The building did not have a sprinkler system. Everyone was able to get out safely, but 10 people along with their pets are still out of their homes this morning.
We're hearing from refugees at Fort McCoy this morning about their struggles and hopes for the future. That includes Nasir, who was an interpreter specifically for Lieutenant Colonel Joe Mickley. Yesterday at Fort McCoy, Mickley spoke about how Nasir helped him through a lot of difficult challenges. Mickley helped Nasir, too, writing a letter of recommendation for an SIV. And as fate would have it, they are now reunited at Fort McCoy after about 10 years.
We're hoping that, you know, we can resettle Nasir by us and our family, and we get to see his children grow up.
Now I hope for the good future of my family in America. But my brothers always try to help me, and he is ready right now to help me as a brother, you know. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I will have a good future for my family.
We are also hearing from Farzana Mohammadi, an Afghan woman who played wheelchair basketball back at home. Now at Fort McCoy, she is looking forward to continuing her sport along with her studies in psychology, both things that she says the Taliban would not have allowed because she's a woman. She says she is happy to be here.
Because I love this country. She's saying when she was a kid, she would say that she wants to go to America, but she never thought that her dream will come true.
This is the largest group of refugees anywhere in America right now. It's basically set up like a small city. They have mayors, they have town halls, 8 neighborhoods, and everyone chips in. Despite 2 assaults referred to the DOJ earlier this month, military police say crime has stayed relatively low given the size of the population.
6:34 your time now. Chris Reese here with your certified most accurate forecast and a look at the radar on your Friday. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, we're tracking our next rain chance moving in. It's coming at us from the north and west on either side of I-29 right now. You have light showers and a few rumbles of thunder moving through. This is the nature of what we're going to be seeing, and it may be even more spotty than what we see on the radar right now. You wake up this morning, things are dry. That's some good news. A beautiful shot as you head out the door. Temperatures are into the 50s. In fact, we are at 53 right here in southern Wisconsin. Dew points are down into the lower 50s as well. Janesville, though, into the upper 50s. 59 for you. Good morning. Good morning to Monroe, waking up at 59. Same for Platteville. Good morning. Mineral Point, good morning to you at 61. The Dells are at 55. Same for Juneau and Watertown. So temperatures are generally into the 50s, low 60s. We're going to warm things up, though, in a big way as we start to move towards the afternoon. This is 4 o'clock. 85. Yeah, that's the real forecast high for October 1st today. 87 for Janesville. Most of us are going to spend this afternoon into the 80s. And then later on tonight, you start to see those shower chances moving into the picture. We're going to see the showers overnight into early tomorrow. And the reality is we're looking at off and on rain all the way into the weekend. Rainfall amounts, though, are going to be fairly light. For most of you, we're talking a tenth to a quarter of an inch, but if you see a heavier shower come through, you may have the potential to get in on some higher totals, but the best chance for those heavier thunderstorms is going to be further towards the south. This is, of course, where we need it, so that's good news, but rainfall amounts have really backed off in a big way as we've gone through the past couple of days. The reason for that, and now looks like the bulk of that moisture really stays to our south instead of being on top of us. We're going to watch the trends as we move towards Sunday. There's still room for that to trend back towards the north, but it almost sounds like we're talking about winter storms when it comes to that northerly trend, that southerly trend. And the reality is, yeah, weather works like that. 69 as we move towards Sunday, 60s throughout a good portion of next week. Then we'll start to see the 70s return before the next system that we're watching in time for next weekend. So that being said, there's a lot going on this weekend. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're also going to plan someone's day coming up after the break and take another look at that crash in Jefferson County that's impacting traffic.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you much. So if you are headed to the Badger game tomorrow, or you're doing anything really this weekend, this is a really good time to make sure you have the Channel 3000 weather app. Just search Channel 3000 weather wherever you get your apps.
6:36 now. Yesterday, we told you about the Madison man accused of shooting and killing his roommate. The Dane County District Attorney saying the Castle Doctrine applies to the case of Doyle Reifert. That's why he was released from custody. We talked to attorneys to get a better understanding of what the Castle Doctrine means.
Where there are ambiguities in the law, we should interpret them in favor of the defendant. So that could be what's happening in this situation as well. Is, you know, this may not be entirely black and white, whether it applies in this specific instance with this kind of interior room analysis, but we don't know for sure that it doesn't. And so we're going to press pause here.
In 2011, the way Wisconsin interprets the law also changed, pivoting the burden from the defendant having to prove their use of force was justified to the prosecutor having to prove the use of force wasn't. We have more on the law and this shooting up right now on channel3000.com.
All right, it's the 1st of October, so we're 30 days away now from Halloween, and neighbors are starting to make decisions on trick-or-treating this year.
Yeah, some parents looking to avoid traditional trick-or-treating altogether. Taylor Lazenby is live with how you can safely enjoy the holiday. Hi, Taylor.
Hi guys, good morning. That's right. Parents are getting creative with safe ways for their kids to get that Halloween candy this year ahead of the holiday season. Now, simple ways like no-touch trick-or-treating is an option, as parents will shoot down candy and let the kids get that in a safe way. Other options, just like going to a corn maze or even a ghost hunt, or even some other activities as well. If you're trick-or-treating in Madison, Madison Mom's blog suggests that adults hand out the candy to each other versus the child grabbing it, and consider individually wrapped candy bars.
If you're not comfortable going out, there's other ways to have fun at home as well. And you could even do a virtual Halloween costume party or a costume parade with your neighbors.
Now, Alyssa says a tradition in her household is to create these type of boo bags. They are bags filled with candy and activities that she leaves on the doorsteps of friends and neighbors, so they have a safe way to celebrate the holiday if they don't feel like trick-or-treating this year. She says that also Madison Mom's blog will have a list up soon with all of the family fun activities that Madison has to offer. And of course, we will have that as well on our website. That's at channel3000.com.
All right, Taylor Lazenby. Great information this morning. Really timely. Start to think about what the heck we're going to do for Halloween this year. This is some really useful information. Thank you.
Creeping up. 6:39 now. The government remains open for now after Congress and the president were able to pass a temporary government funding bill. Lawmakers are still trying to work out a way to pass President Biden's infrastructure agenda. The vote was scheduled for Monday, postponed to yesterday. Then late last night, the Speaker of the House postponed that vote once more.
6:39. Look at that, the sun coming up today. We're going to get warm. Chris Reese still talking about 80s. We're focused, though, on your weekend plans. We'll see if you have any rain that could impact those.
Plus, it's spooky season in the 608, and just ahead, we're checking out Screamin' Acres as they celebrate 10 years. Follow us on through for the haunted attractions when we come back. Oh, maybe.
You can't miss the fall semi-annual sale and sweepstakes. On now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save as much as 40% off top brand appliance doorbusters. Plus no interest financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Big trucks can be intimidating. If you've been seriously injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. You don't want to take on the insurance company alone. Gruber Law Offices has the experience, the resources, and of course, the results. We know truck law. We know the rules and regulations. We know what it takes to win. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
When 140-mile-per-hour winds come out of nowhere and try to wipe you off the map. When you look up and see sky where your roof used to be. When the power is out and stays out for 7 or 8 or 10 days. When the phone lines are down and the cell phones have all gone dead. You find out who your friends are. Because the worst brings out our best.
For 87 years, Steinhoffel's has been helping families create the home of their dreams. And during Steinhoffel's 87th anniversary sale, we're celebrating with store-wide savings of 35%, plus an extra $87 off your purchase of $17.99 or more. Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of furniture and mattresses ready for your home. Celebrate 87 years with us and save big during Steinhoffel's anniversary sale. Only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
The Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes is on now at Ashley Home Store. Shop brand new fall furniture styles at huge discounts, up to 60% off. Then get your scratch-off card in store for your chance at specials and bonus deals. You could even win the $5,000 grand prize. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Coats for Kids needs kid-sized winter coats.
At least 6,000 of them to make sure every child in our area stays warm.
Please help us reach our goal. Donate gently used kid-sized winter coats to Clinky Cleaners.
They'll be cleaned and sent to the Community Action Coalition for distribution.
Don't have a kid's coat to give? Go to Channel 3000 and use the Amazon wish list to donate.
Track our progress on News 3 Now and Magic 98. Then donate to Coats for Kids.
Hi, I'm Dale from Sun Prairie. Hey, Chris, plan my day.
Well, good morning, Dale. Beautiful sunrise to start off your day. We've had several of those as we have gone through the week. We're going to look at more sunshine as temperatures warm up into the mid and upper 80s this afternoon. Happy October. Nothing like October with temperatures feeling like summer around here. Here's radar. We are dry in Wisconsin, but we're tracking the showers to our west. That's going to lead to our next rain chances as we start to move through the weekend. Really, we're looking at very spotty showers. We're going to see some rain early this morning, some showers early afternoon tomorrow, then some drier air gets into the mix, and then we'll see more showers as we start to move towards Sunday. So as you're looking towards the weekend, yes, we do have rain chances, but these are not necessarily widespread or washout rain chances. It is more so scattered showers that we're going to see Saturday night, especially into Sunday, and then we'll also see some of those straight scattered showers as we move throughout the day on Saturday as well. Folks, I'll happily plan your day for you. Send in a video, state your name, where you're from, to tips@channel3000.com. Also, I want to give you a first warn traffic update. We've been following that crash that's been causing some major delays. This is I-94 westbound at Highway 26. This photo is from about 6 minutes ago, but I've just learned in the past couple of moments that they have finally cleared that crash. Still some backups in that area, but we're going to start to see those improve. If you're heading in from Johnson Creek, do know that you might run into a little bit of a slowdown, but things are improving. So that's some good news on this Friday.
We'll take it. Thanks, Chris. 6:45 in the 608 this morning. We are kicking off the start of spooky season.
Josh Breiter is ringing in the season in true form by joining the folks out at Screamin' Acres in Stoughton. They're celebrating a big milestone today, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, October 1st, and we're at Screamin' Acres this morning. We're actually inside the Haunted Mansion now, one of the other attractions going on here. And they're celebrating their 10th anniversary starting today. And it's going to be a big, big season throughout the month of October. Kicks off tonight at 7 o'clock. And as I mentioned, we're in one of the attractions right now. So we're going to brave it. We're going to walk through this one. You saw me a little bit earlier. We're going to see if we can do it again as photographer Mark Schilling captures it all. Oh, boy. That sound. I am actually like kind of shaking right now. You can see that. I don't do scary things very well. Oh, wow. Mark, I need some light. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. All right guys, so tonight at 7 o'clock, things kick off here at Screamin' Acres. They're doing things a little bit differently as far as tickets go this year. They're all online. They're going hourly. It takes about an hour to go through all of the attractions, so give yourself some time. But yeah, get all those tickets online ahead of time. That's one of the changes with COVID this year. So if you want to learn more, you can go up on channel3000.com. I've got all of the links up there right now, guys. I think I survived. Hopefully I make it back to the station, but they're all looking at me right now. And
what a truly immersive experience. I feel like we don't need to visit. We've experienced it through Josh's eyes at this point.
Josh has experienced it enough for all of us.
So you've only seen a couple of the attractions, though. There's so much out here. And of course, you know, for some of the younger kids, this is Eikster's Farm, too. So during the day, they have a lot of the more child-friendly things going on, too. So really something for the whole family out here. But if you want a good fright, I don't know why I volunteered myself to do this, because I don't do scary.
Oh my gosh, it just gives me shivers every time I look at it. Okay, we gotta be done. Josh Breiter, thank you very much. What entertainment.
I'm literally shaking.
Oh, come home, buddy.
Can you imagine how fast he's gonna hightail it out of there?
Get me out of here. Oh.
All right. Thanks, Josh. He's a good sport. Remember to let Josh know what inspires you, not scares you. What inspires you in the 608? Just reach out on social media or email him at in the608@WISC-TV.com. Well, along with being the start of spooky season, it's also Fat Bear Week.
Did you know this existed?
Not until this morning.
It's a pretty big deal, folks. So we are celebrating right here at News 3 now, taking a look at the March Madness style tournament that pits the fattest bears against each other. This all happens at Katmai National Park in Alaska.
From June to September, bears in the national park, they feed on a lot of salmon. It's salmon season. and the bears are just loving it. So around this time, they're pretty heavy, as you could imagine. They're getting ready to hibernate. And around 2,200 brown bears live in the park, and Explore.org and the National Park Service puts on a friendly competition to celebrate.
This is friendly. It's all in good fun. We love bears no matter what your size. You're beautiful. You're beautiful at any size, my honeys. If you have strong opinions, voting will start later today for a couple of head-to-head competitions. The bracket winner will be crowned October 5th.
You know, I asked you this morning, I'm like, what, do they win something? Like, is this like a fight to the death? Like only one bear left standing?
A pile of salmon.
It's just like, it's bragging rights, I guess, for the bears who don't know about
social media fame. Exactly. They have no idea what's going on.
It's for our enjoyment.
Are you volunteering to go tell them?
Nope. I'm going to stay a safe distance away.
Oh, gosh, I love it. It is fun to watch. Take a look on social media. Some of the pictures are pretty cool. They really are pretty cool.
Yeah, good grief.
Okay, 6:49 now. Coming up in the morning sprint, who the Brewers are set to face off against in the National League Division Series.
First, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, we'd love to help them celebrate their birthday. Here's how. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
It's A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off store-wide. Get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
I learned long ago, if you've got the right tools and a little know-how, you can do it yourself. And no wall of mine's gonna get some dime a dozen paint. Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. Premium performance from start to that tough, washable, one-coat finish. It exceeds expectations of what makes great paint. Pittsburgh Paints and Stains.
Get 11% off everything, including Pittsburgh Paints and Stains.
The Burrish Group at UBS provides comprehensive wealth management focused on client service, financial results, and helping clients pursue their goals. Our multi-generational group of financial advisors allows us to relate to all of our clients. Every generation has priorities, and with our experience, we can find the fit that suits your cycle of life. Call us today to start the conversation.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do. Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Warden, board-certified plastic surgeon and host of The Doctors. If you're like most people struggling with areas of stubborn, diet-resistant body fat, then it's time you call Sono Bello.
I lost 2 inches here in the waist, and I lost 3.5 inches here in my hips.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
I got to buy 4 brand new bikinis. I had abs after Sono Bello.
Sono Bello can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly on your stomach, back, or even your thighs.
I actually tried a bikini on, and I looked in the mirror and I thought, wow.
Call 1-855-417-8921 or go to sonobello.com.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's 42nd anniversary sale. Save up to 42% off name brand mattresses and get 42 months free financing plus tax included on purchases over $9.99. Huge selection in stock now at A1 Furniture.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
You're watching News 3 Now This Morning. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
We start with a developing story overnight. Madison police say 2 people were shot on the city's north side around 6:30 last night. We were on the scene and able to talk to Police Chief Barnes after it happened. He says the recent gun violence in Madison needs to be addressed. There are no updates on the victims. Barnes says they are interviewing suspects.
Last night, a crash on I-94 in Jefferson County near Highway 26 left 1 person injured and closed both directions of traffic for 2 hours. The Wisconsin DOT says a dump truck working in a construction zone was rear-ended by a semi. A viewer sent in these photos of the scene. It shows the truck on its side and the front of that semi really smashed in. Police say the semi driver was hurt. No more details were available.
This is the 15-year-old brother of 11-year-old Carolina Schenk is facing tentative charges of homicide. That's according to the Dane County District Attorney. Carolina died after suffering a gunshot wound Tuesday night in Fitchburg. Her family says the deadly incident was an accident.
We now have our first glimpse of what it's like for Afghan refugees inside Fort McCoy. Some of the nearly 13,000 refugees were seen playing soccer with soldiers and picking out new clothes at the base. Officials are expected to start seeing resettling very soon. We have stories of refugees up right now at channel3000.com. And some breaking news this morning. An experimental COVID-19 drug could be effective against all known variants of the coronavirus. Drug maker Merck says its drug works by throwing in error messages into the genetic coding of the virus. The treatment essentially targets the enzyme needed for the virus to duplicate itself. The drug helps mitigate serious symptoms and shorten the duration of illness. Congress voted on a resolution overnight that'll fund the government until December 3rd. They still have to tackle the debt ceiling, though. The U.S. is on track to default on its debt next month. If they don't raise the debt ceiling, the Treasury Secretary says it'll be catastrophic for the economy. Lawmakers are still arguing over the president's infrastructure bill. A vote is scheduled for today after it was postponed yesterday.
Former President Jimmy Carter is celebrating a birthday today. He's turning 97. He's the oldest living former U.S. president, having outlived every other occupant of the Oval Office. He and his wife, Rosalind, are also the longest married presidential couple.
Well, we now know who the Brewers are going to face in the playoffs. The Atlanta Braves. They clinched the National League East with a win over the Philadelphia Phillies last night. So the Brewers are going to host the Braves in a 5-game series starting next Friday. Games 1, 2, and 5 will be at AmFam Field. You can buy tickets right now on the Brewers website.
And we are going to be watching rain chances as we go throughout the weekend. Mainly scattered showers, not necessarily widespread or a washout, but it's something we do have to keep a close eye on. Rainfall amounts, they have trended down. We're generally looking at less than about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, whereas the heaviest rainfall, that's going to be more so to our south throughout parts of Illinois. Today, though, it's all about that sunshine. We're waking up at 53. We're going to warm all the way up towards 85 as we move towards the afternoon. We'll turn cooler into next week.
Chris Reese, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us this week, folks. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.